Christmas is almost here and folks all over are decking the halls. Well, this morning we'll be taking you back in time, checking out a Victorian-style Christmas. Emily Dean joins us live from Green Bay with more on that. Hi, Em.
Good morning, Ange and Doug. Good morning, everyone. We're at the Hazelwood Historic House Museum in Green Bay. This house was built in 1837. We're taking a look at decorations from the 1800s, how they would have their homes styled then. We think of the big Christmas tree in our time right now. Well, back then, their trees were much smaller and they sat on top of tables. This is one that you can see as an example of one, and another one we have over there. And they even made their own decorations themselves. Now, Sally Enlow, curator of interpretation at the museum, is here. Here is one, decoration that we have. This is real fur that this quote-unquote Santa is wearing. Tell us about this, Sally.
Well, I'm not sure if he's a Santa or if he's a fur trader, really. He's just an interesting figure, and he's very old, and he's just a kind of a highlight of this room, I guess. But we're in the sitting room right now, and this, of course, if we had a comparison to our homes today, this would be like the family room. This is where the family would gather.
And another thing to compare is the trees. I mean, we see people buying ginormous Christmas trees to decorate their home. These much smaller. Tell us the difference between these two trees and how they would have them back in the Victorian age.
Well, this is just a tabletop tree. Obviously, it's artificial and this sort of thing. But this was what they called like a feather tree, and they actually used goose down feathers, and they would wind them on branches. And it kind of reminds us today of the Charlie Brown tree idea. And you can see we've got the candles, and these are like the antique candle holders that are on them. And they, of course, would have put their scrap art ornaments on, their homemade ornaments, candy canes. The idea of the kids stringing the cranberries and the popcorn and making the paper chains and all of this kind of stuff was something that you would decorate your trees with. Because glass ornaments at this time were very expensive and had to be imported.
And so they would take the means of making their own ornaments. And we can just take a look at all these other ones we have over here. I just think they're so unique. And then, too, if people come out here, the tours are going to start the 11th. But kids, when they come out, they get to make their own ornaments, too.
Yes. All the days that we're open, we have the supplies in the basement, and the boys and girls can make scrap art ornaments. They can make the Victorian garland. And on the 18th, we have Bob Seidel coming, and he's bringing his antique music instruments, and the kids can play them.
So a Victorian Christmas with a lot of fun events, and all the information, too, is on our website, Fox 11 Online, with the dates and the times and how much it costs. You can just check it out right there. We'll send it back to you.
All right. Learned a lot of cool stuff so far this morning.
Sure have. Thanks, Em.
Thanks, Em.